It's around 7 in the morning. I'm standing here at the shores of Mono Lake. This is one of the most fragile ecosystems in the world because it's very simple. The simpler the ecosystem, the more fragile it is. It doesn't have the diversity to survive extreme changes. So this lake is full of salt water, 3 times more salty than the sea. It's lined with these little flies, and these flies are a key part of its ecosystem. The flies lay larvae, and there's the brine shrimp. You can see dead brine shrimp in there. You can see some live ones too. The die-off of the brine shrimp is important. It goes down to the bottom of the lake and feeds the ecosystem. And it keeps everything kind of rolling and turning and surviving. So these birds can migrate thousands of miles from North America to South America. It's one of the most peaceful places on Earth. You can touch the water and swim in the water even though it's super salty. Oh, it feels really slick on my fingers. It's very alkaline as well. Oh yeah, I just tasted it. It's very salty. Just wanted to bring Mono Lake to you. It's a very special place. And the fact that there's water in it is a miracle. So the only way water gets to it is via these mountains over here. And it's been so dry lately, but luckily the last 2 years have had lots of snow. And it's the snow melt and through, I think, 4 river sources coming from those mountains all around. These are the Mammoth Mountains, but also the mountains further north feed into the lake, keep it full. But there's been times when it's been so low because they use this water for Los Angeles water. So these wild things jetting out of the earth and out of the water are called tufas. And it's basically the fresh water coming from the mountains, underground, coming up out of the earth through the salt water, and it creates, I think it's called sodium bicarbonate, and it just builds up, calcifies. Isn't that cool? Can you see the osprey out there? It's their nesting ground. Isn't that a sweet, safe nesting ground? Let's see if I can get you in further, and then I'll go down so you can see their silhouettes. That's their nest up on top of the tufa. So sweet. You should totally check it out online, Mono Lake, and read about the restoration and the constant struggle to keep it restored. LA could probably do like a desalinating kind of a thing where they take the salt water and make fresh water out of it. But it's expensive. So instead they're diverting water from these mountains here. I'm here at the beautiful Mona Lake Committee bookstore. It's so amazing, and I'm about to become a member. Watch this. Okay. Woo! I highly recommend checking them out. It's amazing what you can do to help this beautiful, fragile ecosystem here on Mona Lake. Thank you! Oh my gosh, this is my gift for becoming a member.
Mono Basin Food Web. We have the sun in the middle, kind of driving the whole operation. And then here's an algae diatom. So the algae is in the lake, and the brine shrimp eat the algae, and so do the alkali fly. And then there are trillions of brine shrimp and a whole bunch of flies out there. And then these birds, it's like an all-you-can-eat buffet for these birds. And we have the eared grebe. These started showing up just a couple of weeks ago. So when you look out in the lake, you see all their little black heads bobbing around. They're so great. And then the California gull. This is a very important nesting site for the California gull. They fly over from the coast to have their chicks here, and they're headed back over with their juveniles now. And this is the phalarope, Wilson's phalarope.
So pretty.
These guys, when they spend about a month here, they double their weight, they put on all new feathers, and when they leave and fly to Argentina, they don't stop, not even once, to rest.
Oh my goodness.
And it takes them about 3 days to fly.
That is amazing. I noticed the birds are very chubby here. They're very happy.
You know, with no fish or other predators in the water, all these things can just be extremely abundant in the trillions. And so when the birds come here, they know that they've got a good, easy food source. So
I thought it was so interesting that the osprey were here as well.
Yeah, so, and they eat fish.
I just got this beautiful hat.
So they have to fly a little further for their fish meal.
I know. They have to go up into the mountains. So cool.
I think
Thank you.
We might have to go back and take a picture of you in front of the mural that this
All
artist
right,
painted.
let's do that.